Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SFET. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some areas of support, and then we can talk levels of resistance. The chart, I'm not going to call it broken, but it's looking pretty sketchy right now. And I say it's looking pretty sketchy all due to the final 30 minutes on the day. I mean, don't get me wrong, no price can go up and up and up and straight up forever. I mean, pullbacks happen, but this was a pretty rough pullback during that final 30 minutes of the day. Again, I'm not saying the entire chart's destroyed or anything, but yeah, things are looking a little bit shaky. Now, there is, of course, perspective that goes into this too, meaning if you were some sort of day trader and you bought right there, you bought right there, and your plan was to buy and sell within 10 minutes, well, then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking really, really bad for you. But from the bigger picture of things, yeah, the chart's looking a little bit shaky, but I wouldn't go as far as calling everything totally ruined. And the reason for that is there's still some areas of support that could allow for the price to build a higher base. And in particular, right here around that $3 mark, I'm not saying the price is going to go down there, but for example's sake, let's say that the price does indeed pull back a little bit more, gets to the $3 mark, behaves in that manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation from the big picture point of view? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have those lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, overall, the stair steps are still progressing in the upwards direction, and that's what you want to see. Whereas if the price were to go down to that level and then break below it, and especially, separate a good amount to the downside, what would you have at that point in time? You would literally start to have the price right back to where it was before that big old move happened. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true strength or power or anything like that. So keep that in mind. $3 is definitely a very important level. Essentially, it's acting as a vocabulary definer, meaning is the price, quote unquote, making progress, that associated with bullishness, or is the price, quote unquote, going back? Going back associated with bearishness. So keep a close eye on $3. It's definitely going to be a very helpful level going forward. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.